What's up, T Gang? It's that girl Letitia Key coming back at you with another episode. And today we're gonna jump right into it, ladies. This is for my young girls. I just want to inspire y'all today. I've been talking to some young ladies, and they've been going through like a state of depression. And I know what it feels like to be depressed. Sometimes we're out here in this world not even knowing that we're depressed. I have nieces, I have a daughter, and they're sharing life stories with me, their experiences, some depression and everything that they're going through. I actually had the weekend to celebrate with my daughter. She just turned sweet 16. She didn't want to party. So what I decided to do is to take my daughter out and let her experience other women being productive and hustling, right? Showing their hustle. But through it, I actually got a message from singer Monica from the topic that I'm discussing today. And it's about getting back up from depression. A lot of young ladies don't know how to get back up from depression. A lot of young ladies do not have that circle around them that'll help them fight this battle that they fight within themselves. And sometimes it takes a lot of people to be around you to help you overcome depression and feeling down and out. For me, I know God. So when I'm knocked down, I know how to get back up. See, ladies, the key is not staying down. The key is getting back up. You fall short in life, know when and how to get back up. Okay? Out here in this world, you got young ladies, they getting depressed about weight, relationships, a lot of things that they're going through. And I just want to tell you, young ladies, learn to love on yourself. When so many of them are confused, I hear so much. Oh, I was so nice to him. Listen, he confused, baby. Don't let a confused person confuse you. Know your worth, know yourself. In school, these kids are faced with bullying. A lot of them are getting picked on about weight. Love who you are. Value who you are. Embrace your inner and outer beauty. Because let me tell you, you'll never be pretty enough. You'll never be skinny enough. You'll never, ever in your life be enough to anybody around you. That's why you have to make sure you're more than enough just for yourself. When I took my daughter to the Women Expo this weekend here in Atlanta, singer Monica actually had some advice that she wanted to share with the young girls that don't know how to get back up. And I want you to watch. This is what she said.
Tell her your name and where you're from, and then proceed to ask your question.
Okay, my name is Letitia Key. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, but I stay my question to you, Monica, is I speak to like a lot of depressed young ladies. So the question that I want to know is like the ones that have been knocked down. I tell them all the time, don't stay down. But what would you say to young women that's been knocked down and don't know how to do that?
I think there are a lot of different ways to be knocked down. And I try to speak to each individual as such. But collectively, I realize that they're lacking the support. If you're in young people's lives, you can't be in and out of it. It's the consistency that's really key. Because seeing somebody one time and them telling you something, it can stick. But whoever their village is, or if they lack having a village, they're still constantly in search of something more or something greater. So what I always start talking to them about, that's when I really tap into their spirituality. For me, I always heard about God. I heard about his love because my mother told me about it. But at 18, after witnessing a suicide, I realized that I needed my own relationship with him because nothing around me was helping me to get through what was happening. And I was already in front of the public, so they were showing no mercy as I was grieving. And I realized in that moment how key my spirituality was. Introduce them to the word. Introduce them to affirmations, things that they can say to themselves, things that they can remind themselves, and teach them to journal. That's one thing that I've done with a lot of young girls. And when I see them later, they talk about how far they've come because they read how they felt. They read about the things that broke them and continue to remind them to take each heartbreak as a lesson. What happens to a lot of us is we repeat the same cycles. We love the same men over and over again. We run back to the same places that broke us and that hurt us, and that means we continue to experience that pain over and over again. So just remind them that each lesson is just that. Take it, learn, grow, adjust. That's what I always tell them, but keep introducing them to the word and to affirmations, because what I'm finding with a lot of young people now is that they don't believe in God. Not when we start, they do when we finish. So I give them affirmations first, and I let them kind of will themselves into understanding that you are what you speak, you are what you believe, you are, if it's in your mind, it is possible, good, bad, or indifferent. So if you start there, it helps to kind of lead them to where you want them to ultimately end. So I start with affirmations for the non-believers, and we start there. I start asking them, what's the first thing you do in the morning? If it's grab your phone, that's not the right thing, because that's the first place to see a whole bunch of negative stuff about people that look like us. So I just start giving them affirmations and different things that kind of build their spirits, and we work from the inside out, because most people are working from the outside in. They want to look good, but it's real nasty on the inside.
I hope you enjoyed that message from Singer Monica. And listen, my message to you, I just want to leave you with this Bible verse. While y'all out here sad, depressed, and in this world, I want you to know I'm reading from the book of Philippians, and it's 4:13, and it says, for I can do everything God asks me to with the help of Christ who gives me strength and power. And I want you to know that when you're down, you're out, you're sad, and you're depressed, I want you to read that to yourself, because you can do anything. No matter what you're going through, God will give you the strength to get over, move forward, and to conquer. This your girl, Letitia Key. I love you, and I ask you, young ladies, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. This world that we're living in today, no filter, no care, no love. Love you. Love you. Choose you. I love you.